What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn welcoming you back to another episode of Road to Ranked. We are bringing this series back because you guys showed so much love for it while I was gone in Hawaii. So we are here today, and this first week of Road to Ranked, remember, there's going to be 2 episodes of Road to Ranked every single week. This week, I have Pokemon that I'm going to be using, some of the same ones we saw while I was gone, and then some new ones that I want to try out, like the Glalie and the Pinsir. Well, what I need you guys to do is down below, leave me comments letting me know what Pokemon you want to see. You see, the battlespot or the global link, whatever you want to call it, the only way we can come online is going to be shut down. As far as you can still do Wi-Fi battles, but using battlespot for laddering is not going to be a thing. I believe it's closing at the end of this month or November 1st, one of the two. So I'm going to need to actually bulk up a couple extra weeks, a couple extra videos for this series so we can have Road to Ranked leading all the way up to the release of Sun and Moon on November 18th or 14th. I think it's the 18th. It is definitely the 18th. So today, like I said, we added a Mega Pinsir. We added a Choice Scarfed Darmanitan. We have a Life Orb Gyarados, same Gyarados, but now we've put Life Orb on it since we have so many Megas. We have the Mega Gardevoir. We have a Focus Sash Garchomp, which I can't run Choice Scarf because I'm running that on Darmanitan, so Focus Sash seemed like the next best thing because we had a lot of Garchomp v Garchomp matchups. And listen, I don't care if you outspeed me if I'm living your outrage anyway. And then we have a Mega Glalie to take care of those Garchomps regardless. So we're currently 1601 on the ladder. Nothing too crazy, not a great rating. And this is going to be interesting. Like I always say, we like to get 2 to 3 battles per episode. This is going to be uploaded twice a week, so make sure you subscribe down below if you don't want to miss any of this action. Of course, we're going to be bringing Road to Ranked in 2 different forms once Sun and Moon comes out. So my opponent has a Blaziken, Slowbro, Breloom, Excadrill, Togekiss, and Tyranitar. Pretty scary team, specifically for me. The Pinsir really puts in a lot of work here, though. I have EQ for that Tyranitar. Everything else, and I have EQ for Excadrill. If it has the Gosh Darn Balloon, then that would stink, but it's okay, it's okay. We're definitely gonna go Mega Pinsir here. I think I'm gonna lead with the Gyarados to get an Intimidate off. I believe this Gyarados still has Crunch. It does have Crunch, even though it's not Mega, which is fine. And it actually will come in handy against that Slowbro, for sure. So I'm going to lead Gyarados, I'm going to bring Darmanitan, and I'm going to bring the Pinsir. Not going to go with the Mega Gardevoir this time around because he's got that Excadrill, which is pretty darn scary. The Togekiss doesn't scare me too much. If I can get a Swords Dance up, the only opportunity I really have a Swords Dance opportunity is against the Slowbro. Or if I feel like I'm going to force a switch, say against that Breloom. I can click SD if that Breloom is in and it's not behind a sub. Otherwise, it can get a free Spore up on me, and I don't want that. I found out today that my hairdresser, or the person that cuts my hair, isn't actually going to be back for like, I think 2 weeks, and I was going to go get a haircut today because it's already been 3 weeks, but it looks like we're going to have long hair, don't care, for a little while. And we are going to most likely start wearing beanies. We see leads with the Togekiss. Not the worst thing for us, not the best thing for us, of course. We're probably going to see a Thunder Wave here, so I'm just going to click Waterfall. I'm not going to bother D-dancing if he's going to Thunder Wave me. It seems kind of pointless. And if he switches out into something, you know what? We'll be able to get some damage off. If he switches out into the Breloom, honestly, it's not going to take a Waterfall well. We outspeed. The reason I want to do this is because we also have the potential flinch possibility. It's going to be a 2-hit KO. Can we get the flinch? That Life Orb coming in clutch. Dazzling Gleam. That's fine. That's fine. We are not Mega. We are not Mega. Now that we've seen... Ooh, that's... Okay, I was going to risk it. Let's see. Is it worth the risk? Slowbro coming in. I feel like Slowbro will come in. Am I really going to be greedy? I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to D-dance. I'm going to D-dance as he switches out. So really, let's go for that D-dance. I think we'll see the Slowbro here. We do see the Slowbro, in fact. So even though Crunch is not going to be... it's not going to be Stab, because we don't have the Mega Gyarados, and he saw the Life Orb, so he's probably not too afraid right now. I'm still gonna go for a Crunch. It should still do a good amount of damage. It's super effective. I'm at +1. I think that's better than going for Waterfall on the last turn. So we're gonna see it does a lot of damage. Oh my gosh. But we're gonna get hurt by the Rocky Helmet and the Life Orb. Thunder Wave is gonna come out now from this Slowbro, but it's okay, because this Slowbro has to either take me out or get taken out by a Crunch. One of the two. You choose, because even if you slack off... Oh, I still outspeed despite... Oh my gosh, we could have went for the EQ. I really wasn't sure if I would outspeed or not. It looks like we are going to go down to the Rocky Helmet and the Life Orb recoil, but that's fine, because Togekiss has less than half. Gyarados is obviously going to drop right here. And now we have to decide, do we, I'm gonna go out into my Choice Scarf Darmanitan. No reason not to, no reason not to. I'm really excited this is actually working out. This is pretty awesome. Because we didn't bring, like, we have Darmanitan on our team. So we see the T-Tar actually comes through. That's a little bit troublesome for us. I can Superpower here. But I'm Choice Scarfed. I can't switch into Pinsir, there's no way. If I Superpower and Togekiss comes in, it resists it times 4. So its Superpower is not going to do anything. I think our best bet is to actually go for the Flare Blitz here. He already saw me make a read though. Does he really? I'm going to Superpower. It's a Mega Tyranitar staying in. Woo! All right, so that's not definitely the game, but it's gonna be pretty good for us because we're gonna go for a Superpower here. It's gonna knock this thing out of the park, and I'm pretty positive, judging by how much damage we did to the Togekiss with a Waterfall. That wasn't even +1, that a Flare Blitz from Darmanitan will take this Togekiss out, even if it roosts up. Even if it roosts up to full, I think that we can let Darmanitan take him out. So we're gonna hard switch out at the Pinsir. I know we're most likely taking an Air Slash here. I understand that, but I think that Flare Blitz has a better chance of taking this thing out as opposed to a Quick Attack from a Pinsir. Obviously, from this range, Quick Attack would have done the trick most likely. But I don't. You know what I'm saying? Now it doesn't matter. He goes for the Roost. We're in the same situation as before. It's fine because now we can Quick Attack. It'll bring you down below half, and then a Flare Blitz will finish you off. So I'm not too worried. I'm just going to go straight up. Actually, shouldn't we outspeed? Let's see something. We're 137. Our Gyarados is 133, and we know that Waterfall went before Togekiss's Dazzling Gleam. So we can actually just go for the return. We could just go for the return. It's like I'm paying attention. Is it weird? Is it different? Is it exciting? Is it new? I don't know. I think that it's good. I think that it's great. Right now, this Pinsir's going to go ahead and fire off a return. And that should, wow, you are living. That is insane. Goodbye, Pinsir. That Togekiss just ate up a max happiness, max attack. Well, actually, I'm Jolly, not Adamant. So Adamant would have done the trick. But we might not have outsped, we don't know. It's all right, we still get what we wanted to originally. We get Darmanitan to finish up this gosh darn session. Or not this session, just this battle. We got a whole nother battle coming your way. At least one, probably two. We've only been going for like 7 minutes here and we got our first W. Now, we're gonna keep track of our record in the description. So right now we are 1-0. We're gonna lump, because we only do 2 episodes a week now of Road Ranked, we're gonna lump it all together. So from now until Sun and Moon, about a little under a month, or a little over a month, I should say, until Sun and Moon comes out. Actually, I don't know, this might be going up. When is this episode of Road Rank going up? Maybe it's going up on Sunday. It depends what else I get to record today. It might be up on Sunday. It's all good. It's all good. Either way, we're also going to have Wi-Fi battles this week, so it'll be a good freaking time. It'll be great. Let's go ahead and go for another battle with this same team. I would really like to bring the Glalie, though. I knew that Pinsir would be able to do some work, although, really, Pinsir was not the MVP there. All Pinsir did was click return. I think that a Flare Blitz would have done more damage than that return, which is kind of crazy. There's no way. We go up against someone else from Japan, of course. Feels like we only play people from Japan, which is just fine, I'm not complaining. That's Salk. Gourgeist, Cryogonal, Metagross, Donphan, and Charizard. So obviously, Darmanitan has to come again. Glalie really doesn't like this matchup, unfortunately. As much as I do want to bring Glalie, it does not like this matchup at all. I could see me bringing Garchomp, except that Donphan's a little troublesome. You know, I'm gonna lead Gyarados again. I'm gonna go Garchomp, and I'm gonna bring the Darmanitan because I know this is Megalith. I know I'm going Megalith. Gardevoir really doesn't want to see Gross, neither does Glalie. Glalie doesn't want to see Gross either. Pinsir has EQ, so it would be fine, but it's still not the best. Pinsir can take out, though, Gourgeist, Salk, and it does work against the Charizard. But let's go ahead and go Megalith. We're gonna go Megalith for battle number 2. Is it gonna pay off? I really don't know. It might not. It might just be a sorry state we might be in a sorry state for sure.
M is issuing a challenge.
M is going to send out, opens up with the Charizard. That's great for us. We're going to lead with the Gyarados, get an Intimidate off. If you're Charizard Y, it doesn't matter. If you're Charizard X, it pretty much doesn't matter because you're intimidated. We get a free D-Dance here, but who are possible switch-ins? Let's go for the D-Dance. I can't see it. I can't see it biting us in the butt. We see Charizard is going to switch out. Maybe the Gourgeist comes in. Maybe the Gourgeist. The Gourgeist is going to come in. So that's a little bit unfortunate. He's going to find out that we are Life Orb as we go for a D-Dance. He can burn us here unless the Crunch takes him out. Man. All right, that's a little unfortunate. I don't think Crunch will take you out. But I think it'll do a lot. Yeah, you know what? We're going to stay in. Will-O-Wisp has a chance to miss. Crunch has a chance to crit. And if we were to switch out into Darmanitan, I mean, yes, we could just U-turn, which would be fine. We're going to see that the Life Orb is going to happen. That's going to do... it's Rocky Helmet again. We're going to see the Will-O-Wisp, and it's... We're going to dodge! Oh! Okay, that's when you just forfeit. Just forfeit. Just forfeit. I'm sorry. I feel bad. I really do. I really feel bad. I really genuinely do. See, I said that those were the reasons why we were considering staying in. There was some potential good luck that could happen for us, and it did. But beyond that, I didn't finish explaining. If I were to switch out to Darmanitan as he goes for the Will-O-Wisp, doesn't affect me, yada, 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 and then he goes out into either Charizard or Metagross, I have to click U-turn, and then he could potentially read that, go for Leech Seed. If I go for Flare Blitz, then Charizard's in against Darmanitan, and Charizard's going to rock that, especially if it's Charizard X. I really kind of want to preserve this Intimidate. We're going to see the Metagross come in here, though. Oh, and it's just too tempting. I just had to EQ. I mean, I'm +1. +1, I'm outspeeding. A Bullet Punch will not take me out. I resist that. I resist that a lot. So a Bullet Punch is not going to take me out. Goes for Protect, actually. Wow. Risking just to scout to see if I have EQ, I guess. Oh, I guess to start playing mind games. Doesn't matter, though. There's no reason not to click EQ. If he goes down to the Charizard, then I click Waterfall. That's fine. There's no reason for me to click not to click EQ. I'm gonna click EQ, and it works because I think he was just trying to psych me out, but that's not gonna happen because Shrimps doesn't care. Shrimps is the best. Shrimps is the MVP of today's episode already. Man, I thought I was gonna have trouble with this one. I really did. I really genuinely thought I was gonna have trouble with this one. All right, let's go for the water. Oh, do I think you're Charizard? No, you already saw Mega. We saw Mega Gyarados. You can't be Mega anything. The match was forfeited. I think if he had landed that Will-O-Wisp, it would have been a much more interesting match, obviously. But we probably could have still pulled out the W. We get one more battle for you guys. We probably still could have pulled out the W. Of course, every episode we're going to be changing Pokemon. I'll be able to start taking all your suggestions next week. So please leave them in the comment section down below because I'm going to be recording a lot. I'm basically just going to get my hands on like 20 different Pokemon that you guys suggest, put them all in the box, and then try to snag some W's with them. Feel free to suggest whatever you want, whether it's straight power, whether it's really creative stuff that you actually think is going to work, because we're climbing this ladder right now. It's the end of the ORAS season, obviously, with Sun and Moon coming out in just about a month, which is just insane. Fuchi is online, and we're going to battle him. He's bringing the Volcarona, Azumarill, Garchomp, Thundurus, Cresselia, and Kangaskhan. This guy's out for blood. This guy's out for nothing but the finest of blood. This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. We have no. Oh, we do have a Thunder Wave immunity. You know, in fact, Gyarados is just too good with Intimidate. I'm gonna bring Gyarados and Garchomp, but I'm not gonna bring Darmanitan this time. I think I'm gonna bring Gardevoir. Because Gardevoir has Psyshock, right? Gardevoir does have Psyshock. So we'll be able to Psyshock that Volcarona. Yeah, we're gonna go that. Gyarados, Garchomp, and Gardevoir. The 3 Gs, ladies and gentlemen. G-Unit. I feel like I'm showing my age there. I feel like that is definitely not a thing that anyone has ever heard that's watching this channel. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm an old panda. I'm aged. I'm aged like a fine wine. Well, that's a little It's a little cocky, Shady, to say that. They're fine wine. Why aren't you aged like a bad beer? Huh? Why aren't you aged like that? All right, calm down. Let's do this. Let's do this to this. I think, personally, that we can get 3 Ws. With 3 Gs, we can get 3 Ws. Garchomp is going to lead. I'm pretty okay with that because we're intimidating you. But that is interesting that that's how you chose to lead. So if you're scarfed, we pretty much have to waterfall. We're gonna see SD. Wow, I kind of wish I D-danced. So he's at +1 right now. I kind of wish I D-danced. That's gonna be a 2-hit KO. But he's at +1. Man. I think I have to sacrifice Gyarados now. Yo, I feel like that's the ticket to winning. Goes for the Rock Tomb. That's gonna knock me out. +1. Wow. 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 All right. Gotta go on to the Garchomp here. That's really unfortunate. I almost led my own Garchomp. That would have been flames. That would have been pure flames. All right, let's go for the Outrage. He has no fairy. Oh, he has Azumarill. Ooh, we just threw this one away, did we not? No, we did not. We outspeed. Oh, that's so clutch. I mean, that's bad though. That we. Oh, man, it's a crit. Our focus sash is broken. Oh my gosh, EQ was better in every sense of the word. I think EQ still would have gotten the knockout. I'm not sure. I really don't know how much an EQ does from a Garchomp to a Garchomp. Maybe it wouldn't have gotten the knockout. I don't know, you guys will know. We're gonna see Kangaskhan come in here, which is kind of okay. Because our focus sash is, I don't know what it's, I mean, we outspeed, so we're getting an outrage off. I mean, he's gonna fake me out, I guess. Which I think prevents me from getting confused. No, he's not. Okay, we're just gonna outrage. Does he have Ice Beam on this thing? Can we crit you too? No, we're not gonna crit you as well. But he does, oh my gosh, I can't. So, I don't know if you guys know, but Mega Kangaskhan, ooh, do you have Sucker Punch? I hope you don't have Sucker Punch. You're special Mega Kangaskhan. I hope you don't have, you do. All right, this guy doesn't play games. This guy doesn't play games. Kangaskhan is going to be nerfed in Sun and Moon. Its second hit only does 25%, but I'm really hoping they nerf it in a different fashion as well. Okay, so what do I do here? I think the only thing I can do is hope that he clicks Sucker Punch and I go for Substitute. I mean, I have Parental Bond right now, which would be Flames if I was Choice Scarfed. But he already knows that my Garchomp, actually no, he doesn't know. Well, he probably assumes my Garchomp is Choice Scarfed because that's bad. All right, let's just click sub. Let's click sub. Oh my gosh, he switches out? Goes out into who? Goes out into Thundurus. Substitute Gardevoir, ladies and gentlemen, potentially giving us that third W that we were looking for. Oh my goodness, please be so. Please be so. I don't think it is though. I think that he can break my sub. I think that he can just break my substitute and then come in with Mega Kangaskhan, go for Fake Out, goes for Taunt. You think I'm gonna Calm Mind right now? You really? He just doesn't want me to sub again. Yo, Hyper Voice, if that voice should knock you out. Come on, I'm a Mega Gardevoir. Knock this thing out. Come on now. Yes! That's it, that's game. That's game. Substitute Mega Guardy. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. What are you gonna do to me? Now I wonder if, okay, this will be interesting. If you have Fake, well, you have Ice Beam and Sucker Punch. I don't think you have Fake Out. I don't, he threw that game away. He does have Fake Out. Okay. I wanna see something. The sub fades. Now is the second hit gonna make me flinch? If so, then this move is broke. Then this Kangaskhan. That's so broken. I was so happy. I really thought we won, but we didn't win. I can't sub because of the taunt. And that's the game, because he gets to Sucker Punch me. Oh, never mind, he outspeeds me. He just goes for a double edge. Well, oh, it's probably a speed tie. Probably won the speed tie as well. Yeah, he definitely did, because I'm timid. All right. All right. We got one loss. Very unfortunate. I'm not sure what I could have done differently in that last battle. I usually like to reflect and figure out what I could have done differently. I think the lead was just really tough. Seeing Swords Dance right away was insane. Had I just hard switched down to Garchomp, I guess that would have been better. Because it still had a Gyarados. Or if I would have D-Dance on turn 1, but I really didn't expect Swords Dance. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. We have 2 wins, 1 loss so far. I wonder what we're going to get in the next time. The only way to find out is make sure you watch it. Click subscribe so you don't miss this next video. I love you so much for I'm going to get the hashtag out of here. Have yourselves a good day. But above all else, keep it shady.